My classmate saved goldfish by releasing them into the ocean. I called her a dumbass. So I was sitting in biology class junior year, and our teacher, Ms. Kim, was going over invasive species and how they totally mess up ecosystems. She's showing us all these slides about how plants and animals that don't belong in certain places can destroy everything. Pretty straightforward stuff. Then this girl, Kayla, raises her hand and starts telling everyone about how she rescued her little brother's goldfish over the weekend. Apparently her brother got bored with them and her mom was gonna flush them down the toilet. Kayla thought that was cruel, so she drove all the way out to the beach with a little plastic bag of 3 goldfish and released them into the ocean because she wanted to give them a chance at freedom. The whole class is just staring at her, like we literally just spent 20 minutes learning about invasive species. Ms. Kim's face went completely blank. She asked Kayla if she remembered what we'd been talking about for the past half hour. Kayla got all defensive and said she was being humane and that flushing them would have been murder. She said at least in the ocean, they could live their best lives and maybe find other goldfish to be friends with. I couldn't help myself. I just blurted out, "Dude, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You literally just murdered those fish in a worse way." She whipped around and started yelling at me about how I didn't care about animals and how she was trying to do the right thing. I told her goldfish can't survive in salt water and that even if they could, they'd destroy the local fish populations. Plus, those particular goldfish were probably dead within like an hour because the ocean water would have killed them instantly. Ms. Kim tried to calm things down and explained that goldfish are actually one of the worst invasive species. When people release them into lakes and rivers, they multiply like crazy and eat all the food that native fish need. They also carry diseases that can wipe out entire populations of local fish. She said that in places like the Great Lakes, goldfish have become this massive problem because people keep setting them free. Kayla started crying and said she was just trying to help. I felt kinda bad, but not really, because how do you sit through a whole lesson about invasive species and then immediately go out and create your own invasive species situation? The next day, word had gotten around school about what happened. People started calling Kayla Goldfish Girl and making jokes about her rescuing other pets in stupid ways. Someone made a fake Instagram account called Kayla's Animal Rescue and posted pictures of hamsters in the desert with captions like, "Freed into their natural habitat." She got really upset and went to the guidance counselor about bullying. The counselor called a few of us in, including me, and told us to knock it off. I said I wasn't bullying her, I just pointed out that what she did was objectively stupid and harmful. The counselor said I could have been nicer about it. But here's the thing that really got me. After all that drama, Kayla still insisted she did the right thing. She told people I was just jealous because I never stood up for animals. Ms. Kim had to send a note home to all the parents explaining why students should never release pet fish into local water systems. Apparently 3 other kids in different classes heard about Kayla's rescue mission and were planning to do the same thing with their pets.